Time for your reading. 9:11 on my clock. Ooh. Think or say out loud, I allow this reading. Let's get started. I'm not sure what this reading is going to be about, but you're going to need to know it. Dear Spirit, benevolent beings of light, call upon you now for the most accurate truth for this viewer in front of me. What do they need to know most? What is the truth they need to know at this time? Most important message. Knight of Wands again. Ooh. Knight of Wands with Two of Cups. Okay, thank you. Wow. Ooh. What is that? Four of Swords and Six of Cups also. Okay, so you have a knight in shining armor racing to you, dear Empress, to tell you you might have thought that they didn't care about you in a romantic sense. You might have thought that this person wasn't interested in you. But that's what they're coming to tell you. You have gone through so many hardships. You have been longing and dreaming of a love that's pure of heart, pure of spirit, with someone who not only was passionate, but able to handle their money. Because too many who see this video have had a partner who were not responsible with money and almost took them down. Like, I'm not trying to trigger you, but we all know you've had one or two relationships in the past where they either lost their jobs and acted like they didn't give a shit, used money for the stupidest fucking reasons that, you know, it's like, you spent money on what? But you didn't pay the rent. That kind of bullshit. However it applied, you've had those kinds of fears and worries about allowing somebody into your life when they could be the catalyst for ruining all your good work. But at the same point, you have been dreaming of like this happily ever after love with someone. All the cutesy stuff you never got to experience, all the kind stuff you've never felt from someone before. And with the Two of Cups, it's coming in. Especially since you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Okay, just so you know, this is either one person who encapsulates both, or you got two coming through, and you're going to have to make a decision of who you take, and who you keep, and who you say, hell to the fuck nah. Now, there is a scenario where one knight comes to you and tells you the truth about this other knight. Like, I can't stand it anymore. I gotta fucking tell you. I can't listen to this effing bloop bloop whine and complain about how much they wish they were with you and they wish they could ask you out and all this stuff. So I'm telling you so that you'll know and you guys can do something about it. I feel like some part of you already kind of knows. And I say that in a way of like, when this person or people come in and they tell you, you're going to be like, oh, all right, that is what I felt. That is what I thought. Okay. They're going to be passionate and kind, financially responsible. Could be your age or maybe a little bit younger. Now, the younger thing isn't necessarily in age. It can be in a maturity aspect. Like, a Knight of Pentacles could be somebody who's just starting to make good money, or just starting a career, but not like yesterday, but like a year or two ago kind of thing, where like, all right, I'm starting to get my footing in this shit. I'm starting to get those legit checks coming in. I'm doing okay here. Knight of Wands is somebody who'd be extremely creative. The job they might do might have to do with their passions, whether it's artistry in some way, craftsmanship in some way, either or. Wands is a fire sign. Pentacles is an earth sign. So possibility of a combo of the person. Remember, sun, moon, rising are the big three. If you only pay attention to the sun sign. Here's an example of why it's... I am a Libra. I'm an October Libra. At one of my jobs, I have 2 supervisors every day. One in the morning shift, one in the afternoon shift. I work both shifts because of where my schedule is on certain days, right? Both those supervisors are born on the exact same day in September. They're both Libras, as well as I. Now, I had a sister-in-law, because, you know, they broke off and whatever. But she is also an October Libra, and she and I are so completely different. You would look at her and be like, what's wrong with you? You're like a Stepford wife, Martha Stewart wannabe with an attitude problem and a Karen complex. I am not. Both my supervisors are very different people, very kind people, but very, very different personalities. One has every joke in the book and you can't get him to stop laughing. The other one is a very kind soul, but more reserved, more structured, 7-11 on my clock. And that could be a possibility of these two people also. Like, it can be 2 very different types of people, and instead of just pointing and picking one based on some book cover of a person, maybe you need to go on dates with both of them, but you're not allowed to be lying about it. That's when everybody starts messing up their fucking karma. If you have 2 people ask you out, you tell each of them, I am not dating either of you exclusively. I am going to be dating both of you to find out which one of you is the right partner for me. Especially if they both come to you almost at the same time and then they're in the room. That would be the moment you have to say that. But otherwise, if this one asks you out and you know this one has already asked you out, be like, yeah, I'd love to go on a date with you and see if we're compatible, but just be aware, I'm not going to be only dating you exclusively. I'm going to go on dates and see what's right. And if you do a good job, we could always have a second date, but let's not jump to conclusions. Let's play this smart. Those that don't tell the truth having to come about love always have horrific karma coming to them, because it is one of the major places in this world where it's almost a horrific inherent evil to destroy healthy love in someone based on your own cowardice and inability of speaking the truth. That's why I'll tell a lot of people, if you are not prepared to be a healthy, loving partner who's able to communicate in healthy ways, then don't ruin anybody. Stop trying to pull somebody into your toxicity of mindset. Heal, work on it, and then allow somebody else into your life. In this case, for you, you have been doing healing work. You are doing a good job. And yeah, there is at least one person who's going to come in and be like, you are absolutely my perfect person. If I could have like drawn it, created it, whatever, like you would be it. And they want to be in union with you. And that is what's been hiding from you from this person. So you could know them. It's not a positivity that you know them well. And there's nothing here that's saying that you'll say yes because you actually want this person. You need to remember you are desirable. I know you're feeling under the weather. I know you're feeling kind of sad, depressed. There's some kind of low frequency energy stuff going on. 417 HZ is a frequency that helps remove negative low frequency energy. You might want to listen to that. And you might want to click my name, click the link in my bio, and book yourself a reading so we can get really into this for you. Readings are 10% off for the rest of December. Love you.